Hello everyone, my name is Legend Ronnie and this game is Rise of Civilization. Today I'm going to talk about Tomoe Gozen, or this commander that you're going to see in my back, or her name that you're going to see up there, just in case I pronounce it wrong. If you didn't know, on my YouTube channel there is a playlist about Commander Spotlight. There you're going to find anything that you would like to know about each and every commander, the best way I know and what my knowledge can tell about them. If your commander that you're looking for is not there, it will be there. You can subscribe and you will be notified when I'm going to upload that video. Right, let's get back and let's start talking about her. First thing you should know about her, she is a rare commander. Now you already know we have the orange one, which are the legendary. We have the purple ones, which are the epic. Then the next one is the blue ones, which are the rare. And the last one is the green one, which are the common. The reason that she is rare, that makes her very easy to upgrade her skills. Her skills, they are very good in the early games. So in the early game, her skills are very good and she's very useful in the early games. You can read yourself what her skills are doing, but it says here increase the attack of all your units by 30% for the next 3 seconds. That is very nice. Then she is an archer commander, so increase the attack and march speed bonus of archers. After that, she has this particular skill which you have to read very careful. It says here increase skill damage by 15% when Tomoe Gozen is serving as secondary commander. So that is correct. You have to put her as a secondary commander if you're going to use her with a nuker. So if you're going to use her with a nuker like Boudica, for example, or Minamoto, you have to put her as a secondary commander so she can boost the main skill of that particular commander or that nuker that you're going to use her with. Then she has her last skill, which reduce the current target damage by 15% for 2 seconds after she is going to use her main skill. So what can I say about this? All I have to say is that she is a very good commander in the early levels, because it's very easy to upgrade her skills. I already mentioned that when I started the game. I'm gonna tell you my own story. My main 2 commanders that I started playing with were Boudica and Tomoe Gozen. They were my 2 commanders that I started with. They were my main commanders. As the game was keep progressing, as I was keep progressing into the game, her usability was keep dropping down. Even today it's keep dropping down. I still use her, but very little. Another good thing about her, that was the little story that I had to say. So she was very usable at the beginning, let's say 1.5 months into the game, 2 months into the game, her usability is starting to drop, but you're benefiting a lot. If you're an active player, you're benefiting a lot from her in the early levels. Right, there is not much to say. You can see that I already have an XX of 273 of her sculptures, so obviously you're going to get a lot of her sculptures because she drops in the silver chest, and silver chest you're going to get a lot from events and other places. So you're definitely going to be able to max out her skills very easy without any problems. The reason I'm using them like that is because you can see that Boudica is at 6 star, so she can bring a serious amount of talent. Now who else you could use Tomoe with? Tomoe can be used with almost anyone, but her best place would be, and her best spots would be, with nukers. For example, you want to use her with Minamoto, you can use her with Minamoto. You want to use her with Herman, they are both archers, so you'll have more boost to your archers. You want to use her with Sun Tzu, you want to use her with Kusunoki, you want to use her with Pelagius, Lee Seong-ji, Cao Cao, Eulji Myundok, El Cid. She'll make a very good pair. You'll make the best out of Tomoe. But as I mentioned, and I'm repeating it again, that will work in the early levels. So in the early levels of the game, she will do a good pair with all this commander. As the game is going to keep advance, later on you'll find that her usability is not going to be that much, and some other commanders with just 1-2 levels in their skill, they can give you a lot more benefits than her. So in the early levels, I advise you that you should focus on her, not that much. And by that I mean, do not invest Tome of Knowledge on her. So do not invest those books that grant you experience. Do not put those books on her. Let her level by killing barbarians or killing guardians or whichever other way there is in the game that you can make experience from. But do not invest tomes on her, those books, because you'll find those very, very useful later on some much better commanders. Now, where could you use Tomoe Gozen? You can use Tomoe Gozen wherever you like. And the reason I'm saying that is because in the early levels, no one has that high amount of talent to make a proper setup, or to make, let's say, a full infantry build, a full archers build. Everyone is using mixtures of troops, everyone. So because of that, you can use Tomoe anyway. You want to raid, you want to rally, you want to attack other players' city, it's not going to make much of a difference in the early levels of the game. But later on in the game, when the amount of commanders that you have is becoming bigger and bigger, and their skills are start to going higher and higher, I mentioned Tomoe support is going lower and lower, and her usability is going lower and lower. So that would be all that I have to say about her. So I highly recommend to you use her in the early levels. She will do great. She will help you a lot, because most of the people, 99% probably, they are using mixtures of troops. Later on in the game, like 1.5 months, 2 months in the game, people are starting to have enough troops to build specific lines, like full infantry, full archers, or full cavalry, and then other commanders will definitely replace her. Alright, so that would be all for this video, and that's what I have to say about Tomoe. Until next time, this is your boy Legend Ronnie, signing it out. I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out, yo.